Hello, all. It's Wednesday, February 6th, 2013, late morning. Today I want to talk to you about another very important thing to help heal yourself, and that is getting enough sleep. Getting enough sleep is essential because while you sleep, your body repairs itself, it heals itself, and replenishes hormones, and so on. At least so I've been told by my endocrinologist and medical doctor. So, as I'm no expert, but all I can say is when I've slept a minimum of 7 to 8 hours a night, I feel a lot better. And one of the things that helps you sleep much better is something that the body makes naturally called melatonin. And if your body's running on empty, meaning you've been running without sleep, pumping yourself with caffeine, you might have trouble making more melatonin. There's melatonin supplements that can help. They've helped me in the past. You can talk to your doctor and pharmacist about them if you think they might help you. I highly don't recommend sleeping medications over the counter sleeping medications unless you speak to your doctor or pharmacist, because they can get addictive and you can begin to rely on them, and if you don't have them one time, then you might find yourself in trouble and not being able to sleep at all. Some simple things that you can do, anyone can do, to help sleep better is change your nighttime patterns, meaning at least 1 hour before whenever you go to sleep normally. That could change day to day, week to week, weekend time, etc., or days off. Is 1 hour before bed. Stop all forms of electronic stimulation, i.e. video games, going online, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, watching movies, TV, especially things that are intense, action-oriented, whatever, suspense, drama. And if you can do that, that'll help a lot. And when you do that, your body starts to calm down and relax, and therefore it will help make melatonin. Your body also produces growth hormone when you sleep, and something also that your body naturally uses to produce melatonin, from what I've read and been told by the doctor, is your pineal gland. You can do your own research on that. Meditation helps to stimulate your pineal gland. So I try to meditate at least 5 to 15 minutes before bed, and try and focus on complete relaxation. And if you've had a stressful day, or if you've had arguments with, say, your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend or partner, I've found it's always good to end the night on a good note. That way you have one less thing to worry about. And doing chores at night, laundry, cooking, things like that, I've found to be counterproductive towards sleep. I've become overtired if I've done those things. And caffeine, I personally drink green tea, brewed for 3.5 minutes, and I found my limit is brewed at 3.5 minutes is 2 cups. But if I've had tea later than 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I've noticed the pattern of not being able to sleep. So I try and have a morning green tea, and maybe 2 p.m. Or 3 p.m. green tea. I know some cultures they have it after dinner. I mean, no disrespect to various cultures. I love culture, but just something you can try and do. And even chocolate, energy drinks, I don't drink them anyway. Sodas, and anything with caffeine. Um, and if you've had an ongoing sleeping problem, i.e., say a burnout, you can check that video out of mine. You're going to need a lot of rest and recovery. And exercising minimum 3 times a week is also recommended because it helps release good endorphins, and that also helps me sleep. I find that working out too late in the evening, at least for me personally, it gets me too wired because of the good endorphins, and I don't end up sleeping till like 1 in the morning. And depending on your career, if you have worked night shifts, if you have an option to change, if possible, it's best to do it, because since the dawn of time, from what I've learned in history classes, cavemen, they hunted during the day, slept at night, and cooked, and so on. And that's what humans are programmed to do. It's unfortunate with the way of business and so on. If you have an option to get a different job, or work from home, or do your own business, I highly recommend it, because that will help improve your sleep. If you really need sleep, go talk to your doctor. I know some people that have been on sleeping medications for years, and they sleep minimum 8 to 10 hours easily. But again, talk to your doctor and see what they say. There's tests they can do. I've found eating heavy food before bed, and that'll vary from person to person. For me, maybe just a light smoothie with some goat milk and strawberries and a bit of honey. I can sleep. Or if I've had maybe some chicken and salad, I can sleep, or fruit even. But heavy foods before bed, I find, because your body is trying to temporarily shut itself down during sleep so that you can rest. So if you've just eaten a big meal or a heavy food before bed, your stomach, from at least what my doctors told me, is still working. It's working to process that food, so that might make it difficult to sleep. But these are all things you can do to sleep. Some people read, but choose wisely of what you read, because if it's something intense, action-oriented, again, your mind and imagination will be running on high. These are some of I've been guilty of watching TV or going online right before bed, and if that's the case, if I've done that, what I try and do is meditate for 15 minutes right before bed. That usually helps calm my mind, and I have a nice chat with my wife. We talk about pleasant things, and then I take a few deep breaths before bed. Sleep is one very important aspect of healing, and I cannot stress enough that a minimum of 8 hours. If I've slept 7 hours or less, I won't be able to exercise the next day, and I'll be very, very tired. I won't have I'll have trouble concentrating and getting along in general. So sleep, definitely A1 on the priority list for you all. So these are just some of the things you can do to try and get better sleeps. And I found saying some things that I'm thankful for before bed have also helped stimulate that positive, deep REM sleep before bed. And it might take a while depending on what you've been going through. If you're going on a burnout, or highly stressed, or pumping yourself with energy drinks or coffee for days or weeks, it's going to take a while. That's all individual from what my doctor said, but now's the time to make a change. You got to get your sleep, guys and girls, men and women, everybody. We all got to get our sleep. So see if you can try and do those things again before bed. No stimulating things an hour before bed. Maybe a light meditation before bed. If you've had any arguments with people, try and fix them before bed. That way your mind's not running. Show thanks before bed, and these will help you sleep, I guarantee it. And again, if they don't, go see your doctor. There's sleep tests they can do, and there's medication that you can take if all else fails. Um, anyway, I wish you all a good day for now, and I'll be back soon.